Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So we got real, genuine breaking news. It's quite exciting. I mean, listen, we all knew about this news. This is not new news. It's quite funny how the news came about, though, from our good friends at the Daily Mirror, which I remember when I was a young. Was it Daily Mirror or Daily Star? I can't remember. One of those papers had a Judge Dredd a newspaper strip in it. I wanted to get it, and it was in the 80s. It was when I was a kid, like during the Margaret Thatcher election. And my grandfather wouldn't let me, because he wouldn't let me fund the socialists. I mean, okay, but I just wanted to read Judge Dredd, really. Anyway, our friends over at the Mirror are telling us that Jodie is going. Jodie and Chibnall, nah, hey, goodbye. Well, we think they're saying that. So the reason this came about is because somebody noticed that Jodie Whittaker, being the anti-Viagra for cells that she is absent from the Doctor Who annual. The first time there's ever been a Doctor Who annual without the current Doctor Who on it. Why? Because people see Jodie Whittaker on anything, and some people really like it. Some people really liked her portrayal of Doctor Who. Most people hold crucifixes up and go, no, back, unclean, that's just how it goes in terms of, if you know the Doctor Who magazine, the official Doctor Who magazine, which clearly the Cardiff office hates them, they have Jodie Whittaker on about 20% of the year, 30%, used to be 80% of the year. But yeah, that's just another sign of how wonderful it's going. So anyway, I'm going to make this little video. We're going to go over it. We're going to look at the Mirror article tomorrow on Tuesday on my live stream, because there's a lot of hilarity to be had there. Before we get into it, hit the like button. Obviously, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube will take their subscribers off me for some reason. I worked out I got to do triple work to get subscribers. Basically, if I get 30 people to subscribe, I get 10 subscribers. That's how it works. So anyway, if you can consider hitting the subscribe button, that'd be really, really nice. And if you're subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. Comment, let me know what you think. I mean, the comment should be just like, yes, ding dong, the witch is dead. Yeah, something along those lines. It should be that. But whatever you want, really. I don't want to tell you what to comment. And to be super nice, go check out my Indiegogo. 2 awesome graphic novels. We got I'm just doing the quick spill. We got biblical Bible stories of creation creators, atheists, creationists, rationalists, and rogues. And we have the Imperium. It's 220 pages long. And with the Imperium, a love letter to telefancy of the 1960s. I think James Bond, Doctor Who, Emma Pill, The Black Slab from 2001, and a monkey in a spacesuit. All together, one incredible narrative. A bit of what was I going to say? A bit of Thunderbirds thrown in there, which is going to be quite darn exciting, if you ask me. Fine, there you go. Let's look. Speaking of quite darn exciting, let's look at this article. Yup, I'm corrupt as a doctor. That would be the speech balloon if she had one there. What story is that from? Who cares? She's been really awful. And again, you like her. God bless you. Happy that you like her. She's just been awful. And look, listen. When I was a kid watching Terror of the Vervoids or whatever, or Delta and the Bannerman, which is a truly awful story. I mean, season 23 is coming. Season 24 is coming out on Blu-ray, and it's Delta and the Bannerman is such a bad story, which is tragic because in the first episode it looks like it could be quite good. So I would think if they re-edit the all 3 episodes into one, I'll say movie length. It's probably going to be about 45-minute length. It'll probably be like a 45-minute length episode with new special effects. It might be a good story. But anyway, when people said, "Oh, Tzvi, that's you like Doctor Who? That's utter crap," I go, "Yeah, well, I love it. I just love it, because I did." It's one of the weirdest of life. So anyway, we've been waiting, fretting that Jodie Whittaker one day, maybe gloriously, may leave Doctor Who. That day may be there. The light may be at the end of the tunnel. Jodie Whittaker, rumored to be leaving Doctor Who after 2022 specials. Oh, Lord! So this is good news, bad news. Good news. 8 episodes ago. Oh, thank God. And they're broken up. Oh, because I remember last year when I said, listen, I'm just going to sit, there's 10 episodes, I can make it. And I sat and reviewed them. I got 3 episodes in. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. Never said that about Doctor Who. Never, all from 55. I'm like, I do not want to do this anymore. And each week, it was freaking torture. Like, absolute. I had to re-watch it as well because I kept falling asleep in it. It was so bad and so boring. I fell asleep in Doctor Who. I mean, really? That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. So, yeah, I was like, it was a little bit of trepidation. I was like, oh, God, I've got to do 8 weeks of this again. If it's 6 weeks, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Yes, it makes it so... you know how much better that makes it? 40%. 40% better. A report claims Jodie Case Whittaker will exit Doctor Who after 2 specials in the next year, which is interesting. I guess one special has got to be the New Year's special. So, yeah, look, we have it all the way through to 2022. Probably, Christmas or something, 2022. Unless they're planning on doing a 14th Doctor, which I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I mean, I don't think they have a production team in place. I think Chibnall's going, let's read the article. Speculation that Jodie Whittaker could be leaving Doctor Who. Yes! Yes! After the upcoming 13th series has been gaining momentum since she started. No, that's not fair. Since her first episode aired, and it has gained momentum since then. Since the beginning of the year, mainly because of the Daily Mirror's article story, with Doctor Who fans taking to social media to show support for Whittaker. Go check out my social media. You'll see a lot of Doctor Who fans going, yes! Yes! You'll see a lot of that. You will see some purple-haired weirdos go, ah! But they do that about everything. Honestly, they do. Oh my God, John Barrowman 20 years ago got his dick out and no one complained. Ah! They do that about everything. I mean, literally everything. Amid these exit rumours. Now, a new report from the Mirror claims that Whittaker's regeneration has been moved to later next year. So, what you're saying, it was planned for New Year's? According to the outlet source, Whittaker will appear in 2 specials after a shorter series 13. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Sometimes the good Lord is merciful. And listen, if you're not a new subscriber to my channel, you do know I believe the apocalypse to be genuinely coming, right? I really think it's going, and I've consoled myself with saying, thank God we won't have to see any more Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who, right? Thank God we won't have to see any more, Star Trek Discovery. I'm a bit bummed about Book of Boba Fett, but let's face it, he had a bit of a dad bod. He wasn't really the best bit in The Mandalorian, and The Mandalorian doesn't have Gina Carano, so yeah, screw you, Disney. According to the outlet, will appear in 2 specials before the 14th Doctor takes over. No, it doesn't actually say that. It doesn't actually say that. It says will regenerate, right? My firm belief is this era will end much like the Troughton era on a cliffhanger regeneration, much for the same reason. I don't see it going on. The BBC declined to comment on the story where Radio Times reached out for confirmation, so nothing is set in stone at this stage. No, everything's set in stone. It's been set in stone for quite some time. Everything is set in stone. Nothing has been announced at this stage, but everything is indeed set in stone. So the Mirror noted that 2022 Doctor Who Annual will not have Whittaker on the cover. Yes, again. Let me just give you an idea of how bad this era of Doctor Who is. People watch Countryfile, which is, I think it'd be fair to describe it as a boring piece of shit about people walking around wet forests in England. I don't see the appeal. But you know who sees the appeal? A lot more people than watch Doctor Who, because people would literally jump out the window as soon as Countryfile finished, jump out the window rather than watch Doctor Who. About 800,000 people. Now this didn't matter if they were on the 20th floor of a high-rise city block. They would jump out the window. They're like, no, and then they'll climb back up just in time for Call the Midwife, which was on after, which all got massive ratings, massively. Like their ratings just towered over Doctor Who. It was absolutely hilarious. See, I've always said the worst thing the BBC can do, the worst thing this production team can do for themselves is to make and air more Doctor Who, right? Because it's so bad. It's so bad. And people see it, they go, my God, that shit. They really do. She's not on the front cover of the annual because I think, if I may quote Davros in Was it Resurrection of the Daleks? Yeah, Resurrection of Daleks. That may cause consumer resistance. Yes, it does. It does. In that this consumer certainly resists everything when they're on it. That's for damn sure. And I consumed a lot. I consume a lot. I consume a lot in general, but Doctor Who especially. The Mirror also noted that 20 will not have that. They didn't also note that was the focal point of the article. This year's annual was the first in the show's 57-year history not to feature the current Time Lord on the cover. Just coincidence. Just coincidence. No, nothing to see here. On the cover, instead going for an illustration of the TARDIS. Going, maybe we can con people into buying it. You know, if you saw the Turgid Timeless Children, or the episode before that, they had this like weird secret history that was sort of the Doctor, but it was like this guy in 1920s Ireland or something. So I think they want to be able to channel surfing to go, oh look, it's called The Midwife, it's on early, let's start watching, and you know, they'll bump up their audience figures like that. Same way, you know, they're that's why they're taken off the cover. In my opinion, why do I say my opinion so forcefully? Because it bleeding freaking obvious, isn't it? This is where not feet going instead for illustration. One source reportedly told the publication, every Doctor Who annual since 1964 has featured the current Doctor, so this is a big departure for them. It's surely no coincidence that that it's happening just as she's on the way out. Yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence at all. When asked why Whittaker wasn't on the front cover, writer Paul Lang, and I tell you, Paul Lang, I think Doctor Who. When I think Paul Lang, I never heard of him. Is there anything that says on his Twitter bio? Will this pop up? I wonder if we'll get a he/him if I put my. Oh no! Just open up. Is this his Twitter? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is Twitter. I wonder if we're going to get a he/him or any other obnoxious nonsense on his Twitter bio. No, in your own time. No rush or hurry. Where is it? Paul Lang. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find anything about it. I don't remember I don't remember at all. Sounds like it. Yeah, he/him. I really don't. It was an awful long time ago. He/him. Yeah, look, do. It should be. And again, I don't want to berate anybody. If you look like that, well, yeah, if you look like that, I think it's fair. You don't really need to put he/him in your bio. All right? I just don't think you need to do it. I think it's somewhat obvious. Oh, a bit of Pat Butcher back there. Action going on down there. Fine, let's go back to it. So ask Peter Ling. He says, "Where's Jodie? I didn't do the cover, but I can assure you she's inside on nearly every page." Well, that's a good reason not to buy this annual. I mean, I bet Panini, or who is it, Random House or whoever it is, Penguin are like, "What? Why'd you say that? Why did you say that? We took her off the cover." So people wouldn't know. Hopefully they weren't here. It's worth remembering that it's all speculation at this point. We know why, because no bits of information comes out of the Doctor Who production office in Cardiff. Not a thing. And this isn't being enigmatic. This isn't building up interest. No. This is somebody just being awful, absolutely awful at promotion. Honestly, Chibnall should be working for John Nathan Turner. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, Chibnall. I bet in the afterlife where everything is fair and equal, that Chibnall is John Nathan Turner and Pippin James Baker's love slave / gimp. In heaven, and wouldn't that be funny if that's the case? It's whether it means and 13 has recently been featured on the front and center of Doctor Who novelization. One novelization, which was her, and it sold the worst. My guess, but I bet you it did. Listen, if you got sales figures to show me different, that's fine, but I got to make sure these sales figures are real. And spin-off games like Edge of Reality. Yeah, everything you put a face on doesn't sell, right? It doesn't sell. Why do you think she was completely absent from the incredibly expensive Time Fracture? Why? Because the people making it didn't feel like setting fire to their money, which is what it would be, putting her face on the promotion. However, she's all the way through the freaking show. She's the center of the show, so who gives a crap? As well as calendars for 2020. This is desperately. Now she's really popular. She's super popular. She is. She isn't. She's a little. At least, look, in every way we measured the word popular before Jodie Whittaker came around. Plus, in previous years, the incumbent Doctor was officially leaving the show. Carl, stop it! Stop this desperate spin. They featured on Doctor Who covers anyway, so it's hard to take Whittaker's absence as being any kind of evidence one way or the other. No, the evidence one way or the other is her appalling I was going to say sales figures, but no, viewing figures, the sales figures or the merchandise with her. Yeah, she's not popular. I don't know. Listen, I don't know how you can understand that. But if the ratings are bad, like they're good, and then she comes on screen, they go down, they stay down, and then she goes off the screen, and they go up again, that means she's not popular. She is less popular than anybody else. I mean, she has the lowest rated episodes of all time, with the exception of 2 episodes of Battlefield in 1989, which were the only of the overnights, and the overnights of that beat the overnights of Whittaker. So yeah, take it however you want to. Also, Battlefield, that was the beginning of the season, and the ratings went whoopsie-daisy after that. Jodie Whittaker's ratings have been a roller coaster from hell as yet. So. Please, look, stop crying. Stop. Who's writing this? It's not Hugh Fullerton. I know. I wouldn't know saying. Linda Melania White. Lydia, stop crying, darling. Stop crying. She's gone. She's awful. People just get used to that. People don't like her. Okay? People don't like her. People didn't like Time Lash. I still watch Doctor Who. With all my friends going, well, that was a bit shit. I said, yeah, I know. Just enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but you don't enjoy it. That's the thing. You enjoy its cultural significance. Women have finally broken the glass ceiling. Look, darling, women are the majority of the planet. And you have to go quite a long way to find an era of privilege that they don't have, that men do have. You know, this idea that women have anyway worse lives than men is somewhat insane. I mean, in the Western world, if you want to go to the countries that you love, like, you know, Saudi Arabia or which is actually kind of friendly to Israel, or like, you know, Yemen, or their women don't have that many rights. But let's not talk about that. For now, possibly Whittaker could have plenty more time in the TARDIS. Yeah, 8 episodes, 8 excruciating episodes. So that means the season's going to be 5 episodes, and then the New Year's special. Where's the next one going to be? Are they going to do Easter? Are they going to do summer? Are they going to do New Year's Day? If they're going to relaunch Doctor Who, which it desperately needs, and honestly, I do see that as being a real possibility with a new production team. But they're going to relaunch Doctor Who. Christmas Day is the time to do it. So maybe we should show this special in the summer when nobody really cares. I can see them wanting to do that. Who would be the next production name? Look, the name being rumoured right now would be even worse than Chibnall. What's her name? Something Addison, the woman who wrote the Villa of Dildorati. The story so awful that had a fantastic design Cybermen. And Lord Byron and and Mary Shelley on a drunken debauched weekend where they wrote classics of science fiction. I mean, they didn't even tie the bloody Cyberman into Frankenstein. Yeah, doing coke off each other's asses. And what did they do? Quadrilles. Okay, I hate to say this again. It was shit. It was unwatchable shit. But it's nearly over. Ding dong, the witch is dead. We're hoping. And I'm not calling Jodie Whittaker a witch. She's just been very bad in the role. And Chris Chibnall is a talentless hack. Okay, that's just one man's opinion. One man's opinion that seems to match most of the world. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.